Something you started has taken a life of its own. Cancer signs. Could be just your kid. If you guys have a kid, they're kind of going crazy right now, and they're uncontrolled. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands. That is you starting something that's taken a life of its own, and then now you're kind of like, whoa, what happened? You don't even know how to stop it. Your Seven of Wands is kind of like just trying to keep it at bay, but it's like you've lost control of the situation. Judgment with the Nine of Swords. It's like it has gotten way out of control. It's gotten bigger than you expected, and you weren't ready for it. Either your kid has got maybe something, I mean, if this is your kid, then your kid's life has kind of gone in a weird direction here. And maybe there's just a lot of stuff happening that's requiring your attention and stressing you out. But in general, if this is like a project or a job that started and something has taken a life of its own, it's gotten too big for you to handle. Let's find out some more from the Oracle card. More for... What did I say about too much? Now we have Jupiter coming out. Jupiter is literally about things being too much. And then we have the number 9 with the house. You know, I'm trying to think of a good example. So let's say, for example, you start a foster care. And it was a project that you started, but then suddenly you're inundated with, like, I don't know, 20 cats, and you have 20 cats in here, right? That's going too far. The 9 is also a number for overreaching. And then with Jupiter, it's like too much, and it likely has to do with your house, with the house coming out. So there's something going on that's too much, too fast. It's kind of gone out of your control with regards to your household potential. On the bottom, we have the Princess with the number 2 underneath. You guys could have house guests, right? You could have kids over, you know? I'm getting just a lot of younger people maybe are present, or maybe you just have a lot of guests coming in. Could be pets also, like I was saying before. Right. Okay, so for advice, the cards are actually saying, let it go, or let this person make their own mistakes. We have the Star reversed and the Queen of Pentacles. That is a hands-off approach, even if they're using the thing you made incorrectly, or it's like distorted, or if it's your kid and they're clearly making a mistake and you know it. It's like, let the person do it wrong, let the mistake get made. That's the message. Looking down here, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Five of Wands. Give them advice, give them friendly advice, be there for this person. But at some level, they gotta make their own mistakes. Some people only learn from making their own mistakes, or some people only learn from doing it wrong, right? So with the Five of Wands, it's like, let it go a little bit awry. Let the situation go a little bit awry, hands off, and other people will learn from it, you know, and it's out of your hands. See what the Oracle. So left turn arrow in Virgo is like mind your own business. It is like focus on yourself. Do you with the staff here, and don't worry about this thing. I mean, maybe you're involved with it because you started it, or you were involved with this person, place, or thing at some point. But you don't have to continue being involved with it. In fact, the advice here is let other people handle it. Fuck it up. Doesn't matter, and it doesn't have to be your business. It's just saying focus on yourself. Let it go. The number 0 on the bottom. Kind of like, yeah, you don't even need to talk about it. Let the lesson be learned by other people. Let this be a problem for other people. It doesn't have to be your problem. All right, I'm just thinking a couple more cards because I'm still curious if there's more advice. And I did get something interesting here. I've got Honey with Pluto, and then I have the Princess. So this tells me that sometimes, in order for people to move forward, they need to not just do it wrong, but they need to do it in a specific way to get it out of their system. And that's just not how they're gonna learn, but that's also how they're gonna get it out of their system. And sometimes you just gotta let somebody do it. You can disagree with it, you can be wrong, but this person needs to get it out of their system, whatever it is, so that they can grow up. So the advice is, yeah, even if they're screwing up whatever your thing is that you started, or if it's your child who's screwing up their lives, they got to work it out of their system, and they're going to learn from this. But it's the hands-off approach that allows them to work it out of their system in this way. All right, well, that seemed kind of very parental this week. Cancer signs, that's going to be your reading. If this resonated for you, go ahead and like the video for me if you would. I really appreciate that. And follow the channel if you want to come back and see